Hey everybody, thank you for checking out our Viewgolf review of the Titleist 718 Ap1, Ap3, and Ap2 iron heads. I've got the True Temper AMT S300 black shaft, and I'm going to hit about 10 to 15 balls with each head using the same shaft, using a 7-iron Callaway Chrome Soft golf balls. And I'm going to do a little comparison. I'm going to tell you a little bit about the technologies in each of the heads, and then tell you some of the differences that I saw between the three heads as far as distance, forgiveness or dispersion, side-to-side pattern, trajectory, how high each iron flies, and kind of spin rate. So based on hopefully your swing speed, your technique, your handicap, I can help you maybe choose which head from this Titleist family, again, Ap1, Ap2, and Ap3, which head might fit your game the best. Let's do this. Who's gaming the Titleist 718 irons on tour? On the PGA Tour, you have a multitude of players that are gaming the Ap2 718 Titleist irons, including Jordan Spieth, Patrick Cantlay, and Ian Poulter, all gaming the 718 Titleist iron. All right, everybody, I just got done hitting the Ap1, Ap2, and Ap3 iron heads. I hit them on our TrackMan technology, which you can see behind me. I also hit them out on the golf course. And I'm going to tell you a little bit about each iron head, how they performed for me. First of all, before you're going to decide between one of these three heads, the Ap1, 2, or 3, you got to decide what you're looking for in an iron, where your handicap range falls. Now, all three of these irons I've seen played by low handicaps. I've also seen them all played by high handicaps. So they are heads that will fit low, medium, and high handicaps. That being said, they are specifically designed to help different abilities and different shot shapes of players. So we'll start with the Ap1 head, okay? It has, let me get a little closer here. Ap1 head has 30 degrees loft and 3.5 millimeters of offset. What does that mean? It is a stronger lofted game improvement iron. 30 degrees loft for a 7 iron is a stronger lofted iron. Now, as you can see in my numbers, I hit trajectory wise all three irons about the same. I actually might have hit the Ap1 and Ap3 irons a little higher than I hit the Ap2, and I definitely hit them farthest. The Ap1 was the longest head of the bunch, Ap3 coming in a close second, about a half club behind that, and then the Ap2 about a full club behind the Ap1. Now, it's got a lot of perimeter weighting, some high density tungsten, low in the head. That's going to help you, even though it has that 30-degree loft. It's going to help get that golf ball up in the air with plenty of spin, so you're not hitting low little bullets in there with those strong lofts. Get it up in the air, and again, plenty of distance. Also, with that high density tungsten, low in the rear of the golf club, increased MOI. What does that mean? Moment of inertia, more forgiving golf clubs. So really forgiving. This is your game improvement iron from Titleist, the 718 Ap1. I loved it. When I hit it outside, I really enjoyed the turf interaction. If you are a steep, deep divot taker of the golf ball, our here in Kansas, our fairways are dormant right now, so meaning the grass is actually pretty thin, so I had to strike down a little bit more on the golf ball to pick it off the ground. Really felt good moving through the turf. I was very surprised at the turf interaction I got. I enjoyed it. It felt good in that respect. And then again, I hit it a half club longer. So that is your Titleist 718 Ap1. 718 Ap2 iron. Again, it has high density tungsten, low and in the rear. The lofts on the Ap2, you are looking at, let's see, 34 degrees loft and 2.8 millimeters of offset. Now, what does that mean? Again, I didn't touch quite enough on it with the Ap1. That additional offset, if you are a player that loses the ball to the right, a right-handed player that loses the ball to the right, you're going to want to look for a little bit more offset. Gives it the club a chance to square itself, that extra few millimeters, square itself or slightly close, turn those fades or slices into fades and fades into straight shots or maybe even draws. So before I go any further, I want to make sure that's a good point. Pay attention to that offset and what your shot shape is, okay? So less offset on this Ap2 iron. That's why you're gonna see players like Jordan Spieth, Patrick Cantlay playing this iron. Not as much offset. They don't wanna see the golf ball drawing or hooking or pulling to the left They're going to go with less offset, but still plenty of forgiveness and not quite as much strengthening of the lofts, more true to loft, if you will, for the AP2, but still plenty forgiving. They're not hitting the CB, they're not hitting the MB. The irons you really have to strike in the center every time. Your best players in the world are playing this AP2, and I think it's a fantastic iron as well. Finally, AP3 iron. It's basically like an AP1 and an AP2 had a little baby, okay? Very forgiving, high density tungsten, low and in the rear, and you've got those stronger lofts. I've noticed about one club longer between the AP2 and the AP3. One club longer, about an extra 10 yards for me, with that stronger loft being at, let's see, 31 degrees with 3.3 millimeters of offset. Again, a club that's probably gonna turn those slices into fades maybe into straight shots or even draws, okay, a little bit more offset and stronger loft, so you're gonna get that distance. So that's it. I really enjoyed hitting them all, especially the AP1. I was really surprised. If you're a player that has a tendency to want to gravitate more towards your player iron, your low handicap iron, give this family a shot. I'd even get all the way up. I tried the AP1, give it a shot. It felt really good through the turf, and I enjoyed hitting all three. So if you have any questions, hit that comment button below. Thank you so much for watching. If you're not a subscriber, hit that subscribe button. We're hitting you with content on a weekly basis. So thank you so much again for watching, and we'll see you next time.